Today's race is again brought to you by 5-Star Detailing. Do you need your automobile cleaned up and detailed? Call 5-Star Detailing. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, I'm in the 5-Star Detailing truck here at Charlotte again. Qualified third. Bit of an eventful race for me this time. A lot of chaos, a lot of drama, a lot of silly stuff that happened. So check it out here. We'll get going and let you see how I did here. All right, we'll ride inside of my truck here for the start. See, we were waiting on the 20 truck to join the session here. So qualified third. .45 lap race. Third place isn't too bad. I believe there was 20, maybe 25 or 26 of us, so decent starting spot. It's a little sunnier this time than it was in my previous few races, so the track was just a little bit looser. When that sun comes out, the tires slide just a tiny bit more than what they do when it is, evening or cloud cover. So here we are, we're getting ready to go green. Follow the Bud Light Dilly Dilly truck here. Don't know if you can quite see it, but I've got 5-Star there on my helmet and on the visor. Looks like I need to adjust it on the visor some. It didn't turn out too well on the sunscreen of the visor there. But anyways, going green. I decided to let the 20 truck go ahead and get in. We settle in. We had a pretty good jump on the guys behind us. Right here, the 2 liters get sideways. I got on the brakes just ever so slightly, and when I did, the rear end tried to come around on me and I got into the wall. Damaged the right front pretty good. You see I'm still loose there. So rather than wreck it, I just went and backed out of it. Knew I had damage. I might have actually got some help from the 10 truck there. When I got really sideways, he got right up on my bumper after hitting the wall and trying to avoid the 2 liters. I guess they drove in a little too hard. But either way, went and dropped to the rear. Decided just to bide my time and run some laps and, pray a caution comes out. It was definitely hurt. I was maybe 2 or 3 miles per hour slower than what I normally am, and my lap times were almost a second off from what I normally run. So I knew it wasn't in the best shape, so I was just trying to bide my time, like I said, wait for a caution, come down and repair it. I didn't think it was too bad, but the slightest bump into the wall can wrinkle up that right front fender. You can kind of see it sticking up there on the hood, and that really does you in pretty good. I mean, it is just a different truck when that happens, whole different animal. So we'll go ahead and fast forward here to when the caution comes out. So here we are on lap 8 or 9. Might have just took lap 9 right here. Caution's out. Big wreck coming here in the turn 2, off of turn 2 onto the backstretch, and there's trucks everywhere. You can't really see them because of the mirror there, but there was trucks everywhere. So we had to play catch up, get back up there to the pace car. The pace car was actually just pulled off pit road and was behind us, so we needed to get going. I was telling these guys, hey, let's go, man, let's go. We needed to get down pit road and fix our stuff, especially me. And I needed much time as, you know, I can get on pit road and try and fix it. So I had to wait for that guy to get on the pit road before I could pass him. This time we'll go ahead and show you pit stops. That way you can see the new fire suits on my guys. Alright, so right there you can see my right front fender is pretty dinged in, torn up a little bit, and the hood is pushed up a little bit. So we're coming down for pit road here. Try to get that stuff fixed. And for those of you that don't know, when you're outside on the outside lane there, you can, you know, get damage. You can run into somebody, but if you drive through the pit boxes, you do not. See, my guys got their cool 5-star fire suits there. So we will go ahead and get it fixed up, and we will go back to the green flag. And that's what I was talking about. You can drive through each other so you don't get any damage there. Alright, so here we are getting ready to go green. I'm restarting in P17, position 17. Not at all where I want to be, but we got the truck fixed up. And one of the guys actually stayed out up here on old tires, and everybody was just giving him a whole lot of grief. Afraid he was going to spin the tires and cause a wreck. So everybody was giving themselves a lot of room here. We all took it easy on this restart. The 24 there had some damage, so you can pass on the outside in iRacing and not get a penalty. So I've got to make up as many positions as I can here. Try to get back up front. Big caution, big wreck. Only thing I could do was yank it down pit road to not get involved and hit the 12 truck like that Haviland truck just did right there. Check this save out by me here. This was an awesome move, but it actually caused me to get a penalty on iRacing. Okay, so you're riding along with me. You can see what I see here. They're way out in front of me. Big wreck happening. Checking up, hitting the brakes, hitting the brakes, hitting the brakes. Oh, run out of room. Turn. Excessive speeding on pit road. Entering a closed pit. So 2 penalties, which will result in tail end of the longest line. Not what I wanted. One bad deal after another. So we'll go ahead and fast forward and so back to where we're going green. Alright, so like I told you, I had a tail end of the longest line for those 2 penalties. Went ahead and came down, took 4 tires. Figured why not? I need all the grip I can get to try and get back up to the front. Got a lot of work to do. So I am in 11th place and 12th, if you can want to say, because of that 3 truck passing me. They had a terrible start here. Guy in front actually spun the tires. I saw it, and we all checked up. You can see the field's actually very strung out there. That is why. because the guy up front spun his wheels, got a little sideways, and everybody checked out, did a great job not to wreck, but it really spread us all out. So it's time to get after it. Gotta make up spots. I do not want to be in the back, especially not for my sponsor. You see the Bud Light Dilly Dilly truck there. He's had a terrible time. He was the leader when he spun off of turn 1 there, or turn 4 there on lap 1. He never recovered. Trying to pass as many guys as I can here in case we get another caution and get another chance at it. That Slim Jim truck, his front end's torn up a little bit there. I've got to get up there and I've got to run down that green truck. The green truck and the 17 that's in front of him. The 17 is the one that was the leader that stayed out, and you can see how well that worked out for him with not taking tires. He's 2 positions in front of me there. He's the one that spun his tires. There he went by just then. See, I'm running them down. So my traditional save the tires deal is out the window. I've got to run these guys down. There was no saving. If I was to save tires, I'd never catch back up. So I was just gambling on burning them up, catching guys, passing them, and hoping another caution would come out. And the caution comes out this lap. Guy actually blew his engine. One of the guys that had damage blew his engine, and he actually stalled on the backstretch, I believe they said, and brought out the caution. So we'll fast forward to pit stops, let you see those 5-star detailing guys detail my truck and get it ready to rock for this final run here. Alright, so here we are coming down pit road. And like I was saying, you can stay out here And if somebody is to pull out of their pit box and drive out into you, it will actually cause damage. But inside of the pit boxes, you can actually drive through each other and not cause any damage. So when you see us do that, like right there, it doesn't cause any damage. There goes my 5-star detailing. Putting those new shiny chrome wheels on. Getting the truck all ready to go. Alright, so we picked up a spot on pit road there. I beat that green truck. He was actually ahead of me. And the 17 stayed out again to pick up the race lead and not take new tires. Alright, so I'm restarting 9th place here. And again, the guy in my row, the leader, is on old tires. Probably going to spin the wheels because he's done it the past 2 times. So we all gave each other a lot of room. See, the 21 didn't go there. That really messed me up. Allowed the green Logitech number 7 truck to get back around me there. Made up the spot on pit road and I lost it there. But I'm going to fight for it, get it back. It's go time. I'm not sure if the Logitech truck there tried to take my lane away or if he messed up and missed the turn. But either way, I picked that spot back up. And there's the 17 in the green and blue truck. The one that I said stayed out on old tires each time. Out on the outside out there. Instantly drops through. He's got some damage. I mean, what is the point? You led some laps, but he's not giving himself the opportunity to win. It's not like he's going to win the race. So I stuck it inside of him there, and he did not want me to get that spot. Run me down the track a little bit there. I mean, it's inevitable. He's going to lose the spot. In doing so, though, running side by side with him, I lost a lot of momentum. Allowed the 19 to get back to my bumper. Now I got to try and run back down the leaders again. Somebody got pretty sideways there and saved it. See, the 21 and the 2 just made contact there. tried to get underneath the 2 truck there, but the 21 really checked up in the center of that turn. And I had to check up not to get into the back of him and wreck him. And the 21 just chopped off the nose of the 2 truck, and the caution comes out. Now, for the life of me, I do not understand why it said the 2 truck was ahead of me. Maybe you guys see something there I didn't see, but I was pretty positive I was ahead of him. So it told me to let him by, which stinks, because that's just one more spot I don't have on this final restart for the green-white checker. So we will go ahead and fast forward to the green-white checker here. You only get one attempt. And if a caution comes out, that's the end of the race. So we'll fast forward and jump to that now. Alright, so we're going to restart 7th here on a green-white checker. That means we take the green, next time by is the white flag. Restarting 7th. So more than likely not going to win, but just trying to get a top 5. After the eventful day that I've had, being penalized, smacking the wall, just trying to get a top 5. I got a horrible restart there. Didn't get going, didn't give myself an advantage at all. See, the 11 tried to get me back there, but it just didn't make it happen. I was able to clear him, just like I won the race the other day. And that was it. Finished P5. I was trying to get the 4th place guy there in the 14 truck, but the 11 actually snuck underneath me there. Got a good run down the backstretch, drafting off of us, and put his nose to the inside. So it kind of blew my chances to try and steal 4th away there, but it was on to race him on the outside and make sure that I got a 5th place position. And I did, got a top 5. So after all the deals, slapping the wall, coming down pit road to avoid a wreck, getting penalized for it, real life you wouldn't be penalized for it. But on iRacing I was. So anyways, 5th place, pretty good run there in the 5-star detailing truck. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching the race. Don't forget to like and subscribe here on YouTube. Matt Johns Racing. They're doing the fireworks there for the winter. So don't forget to like and subscribe to Matt Johns Racing here on YouTube. Don't forget to go and check out my Matt Johns Racing page on Facebook and follow me there, and that way you can see what we're up to. Maybe getting some races with me. I've raced few of my buddies this past weekend, these past few days, and had a good time. So I'd love to get on and race with some of you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good evening.